Hello.
Hello, everybody. That's hanging out with us on live. Which we don't have any.
I'm trying to figure out, make sure the audio is good. Oh, it's coming out the other end of the thing. That's fine. Do that. What is up, guys? David here. Welcome to episode 2 of Patreon Tuesdays live. And John is working on his truck. Well, he's almost done. That's what we've been filming today. Working on his on his bearing. I'm gonna move the laptop a little bit more this way. You can see John right there. And make sure, hey guys, make sure y'all talk a little loud because I think the audio is a little low, but
It is super low.
yeah. Well, I thought it was last time, honestly. But
Was it?
yeah, it was. All right, we'll move the chair over here.
Get your fat ass in here.
Yeah. And we have a special guest today. We have Ignacio over here. He brought his third gen 4Runner Supercharged. We did a video on that, but we'll talk about that in a bit. We're just waiting over here for John and Jake. They're making out over there in the back. They're arguing. I don't know. It's been a long day, honestly. Yeah.
What's up, guys?
But yeah. So the first last week was pretty good. The live video. You guys asked some good questions. But what I did was I released that live video. I released it today on YouTube, so you can rewatch it. So yeah. I don't really have like one person online right now. We only have like 9 Patreons, so it's not really that many people. But whoever's watching, whoever's gonna be watching, if you guys any questions, make sure you put them on Patreon or on this live chat, and I'll be checking up on my Patreon, see if there's any questions. But for right now, we're gonna be talking about I don't know what we're gonna be talking about. We can talk about
my camper.
We can talk about your camper.
Yeah. Just because these live folks don't know what's going on right now with the pickup.
Yeah. Well, Isaac, I guess take it away. On Isaac got something new. I'm gonna get on Patreon right really quick. Isaac.
So guys, as y'all semi know, or I think y'all know, I've been working in secret on painting my camper. I ended up getting my hands on a utility camper. No, I am not copying the Nomad's utility camper. Mine's more above and beyond utility, and I actually have swing out doors for it, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
So you just like open it up and it's like, you know.
It's actually pretty nice. I actually like the swing out doors, and I gotta
it's a
say,
little bit taller too. So
I gotta say, Isaac's been looking for a camper for like forever because his pickup has like it's like a longer bed and it's like just more harder to find.
These single cab pickups with the extended bed, it's like stupid hard to find camper shells, at least where I'm at. And I'm not trying to go and like find our local camper, I guess you could say, outlet and get one ordered, because then that's paying full price for a camper. I was actually just trying to scoop one up on a deal. And about a year ago, right before spring break, I actually found one. And it just so happened that day that I was heading home, which was the day I was supposed to go pick it up, I hydrolocked the motor, and that led into the 3.4 swap and 5-speed swap, which it was kind of a blessing in disguise that I didn't go and try to find or go pick up that camper, because otherwise I would have gotten stuck in a section where I had no cell reception, which was kind of lucky on my part. Thank God I had Jake and his dad back me up and give me a tow home the next day. But yeah, that camper got scooped up like that same night, or I want to say the very next day. And I hadn't been able to find a camper shell since. And that one was actually a pretty good condition Lear. I want to say it might have been blue, and I had been looking for one of those forever. And it just got to the point where I was just like, F it. I want a camper that just fits. I don't care what kind. And recently we ended up scouting out this utility camper that they use for like I don't know if you've seen like Spectrum, T-Mobile, or depending on where you're
Like
at,
contractor.
it might be Cox Internet. They have like contractor campers, and I ended up we ended up coming across one, and the owner was actually kind of MIA on Facebook Marketplace for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Dude never replied to any of us, and I messaged him like 4 days in a row, and then all of a sudden, some mysterious day, Jake's just like, "Hey, I bet you he's gonna reply to me." Jake sends him one message, and then boom, like that. Ended up picking it up that same day. I was like, "Crap! Well, I guess I'm buying a camper."
John, you're blinding us with your light, dude. Hey, why are you Are you still working on it?
Yeah.
But I'm supposed to film that.
Well, he's working on stuff that he.
Okay.
I said we'll film it when it's back.
Oh, okay, cool.
Did John introduce Ignacio?
Yeah, we already did.
Hi guys, this is Nacho again.
We have a special guest here, Ignacio, aka Nacho.
He's actually got a 4Runner 3.4 supercharged.
It's like right here. It's like literally next to us. It's just the cameras.
Just
We
give
have
it a
to-
little tap. Give it a
John,
little tap so
yeah,
you know how
John
close.
paid me money to have his foreigner in the background.
Yeah.
He was like, "Here's $50. I want it in the live feed because
I
I
didn't
need
know what else he did.
What?
it." Anyways,
About that.
you know what? I don't actually. I had. Let's talk about Ignacio's third gen foreigner here. I had one question, and you guys can leave it in the comments on the video. I don't know. Was the Supercharger? Maybe you guys know. Was the Supercharger like a dealer, like an add-on a dealer, or
There's a dealer add-on.
Isaac's saying no?
You can buy it
It
aftermarket
was
too,
not.
though.
No, I know, but back then, like
Back then, the
Back
TRD
then.
supercharger was not a
But
dealer
back then,
add-on.
the TRD only Toyota sold it.
Yeah, it was Toyota sold it, but it
'Cause
wasn't a dealer add-on.
it gets
That's
made by
why. No,
Magnuson. It's a Magnuson Supercharger.
It was a kit that was made by Toyota Racing Development that you could actually order and install, or you could pay the dealership to install it. But it wasn't a dealer add-on. A dealer add-on, in my opinion, is something that like it was an option to throw on whatever you ended up buying.
It wasn't-
straight from the dealership.
I think it was an
It
option,
wasn't.
Yeah, it was an option.
I'm,
just like the rear locker.
I'm like 95% positive it wasn't.
Well, you guys let us know in the comments.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe y'all know. But
Yeah, I
I'm
think-
like
you guys
95%
are both,
positive.
you guys are both right because they sell kits to this.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
they're expensive.
I don't know.
That's what
You guys
like
can do that.
like nowadays, like there's a lot of trucks that come out like you could buy them lifted, it's dealer add-on.
Yeah, but you can't buy a freaking like automatically turbo freaking kit.
But it's a custom. It's a custom
No,
order.
It's a custom
But
kit.
the Supercharger
Like-
was made by Toyota.
Yes.
So
like,
I'm pretty sure when they were sending some of their
it's actually
vehicles, they
made
threw
from
them on
Magnuson,
there.
but no. But yes, like it's like the freaking the Cobalt SS. They had dealer.
Oh man,
freaking
here we go.
parts,
Talking
like,
about cobalts. Talking about cobalts on this
This,
live feed.
this is an,
Nacho, does yours
a
have,
little
like,
bit of
a
info that I
Toyota
know.
strap on it anywhere?
That's TRD over.
It has TRD on it, right? So then it would have been a Toyota thing.
It's not
Yeah.
necessarily a Toyota add-on. It was just a kit that they sold that was TRD. You could
I'm
buy
gonna-
from the TRD website.
I'm gonna place my bet that it was an add-on at the dealer.
I'm gonna put a
Was
bet
it
that it
or
wasn't.
was?
That it was an add-on. Like it was an option.
Yeah, I'm a Davis.
I'm against it.
Yeah, Ignacio's saying he's against that. He doesn't believe that. So.
All right, guys, let us know if we're right.
Yeah, who's right?
So like I was talking about, like the Cobalt SS,
Here we go.
they had a kit from Chevy that is like a power package.
What's
It's
a
not
Cobalt?
necessarily that you
This
can
isn't a
get
Cobalt,
that
though.
you get it from the factory already with the power package on. It was just something that after you bought the car, you could go to them and freaking buy that add-on, and you could have it installed by them or install it yourself. And same concept with the TRD Supercharger.
Well, we'll leave the.
I mean, like
I gotta do
maybe
research
our
now.
viewers might know
They
more.
might.
But,
We haven't
like,
looked. I haven't
from-
looked into it.
From everything I've ever seen, they don't just throw a supercharger on a vehicle and be like, boom, this is just a power add-on. Like, for instance, like Ford's not going to just be like, hey, you know what, our F-150s,
I
our
got.
V8s, we're just going to
I gotta
turbocharge
say.
them. Like,
I gotta go against you here. I had a Nissan Xterra two-wheel drive supercharged right out of the dealer. So
and I've never heard of an Xterra that was supercharged.
you guys
right out of
know.
the dealer.
Xterra people know. First gen Xterra.
Our
Super-
special
it literally-
retards.
Literally says supercharged on the back.
Doesn't the Cruise have a turbo?
Yeah. No, the Cruise they have a turbo and they have a diesel as well.
but factory they come like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but
it's
turbos
not
is
a
common,
power-
but like
it's
a
not a power
supercharger.
add-on.
Supercharger, that's another thing. But I don't know about that. But
Hey,
anyways,
there's no replacement for displacement like displacement. And that's coming from a guy that loves boost.
But I gotta say, I drove this third gen, and it made me a little sad that I don't have my third gen anymore, and it made me a little sad that I don't have a supercharger in my life because
I told you not to get rid of your third gen. I'm gonna let you stare at me with all that hate. All you
put a
want to.
supercharger.
I told you.
supercharger on the 80, that's what I would
Dude, we
want
can
right there.
turbo the 80.
I mean, third gen is awesome. Nacho, love your third gen. Supercharged is this thing's a beast. But I mean, if you're into Land Cruisers, I mean, I love my 80. It's another type of vehicle. You can't. It's another thing. You know.
Are you in this video or what?
A third gen is just a wannabe second gen.
Land Cruiser. That's what.
I want to be second gen, dude. The second gens I want to be third gen, dude.
Second gen came out first though.
I know it did, but it probably is like jealous.
That's why they were just like, hey, it needs improvements. Here's
Jake,
a 3.4.
get your butt over here,
We're gonna
dude.
call it a third gen.
Jake's over here hiding. He doesn't want to come out and live live
John's
video.
assistant right now.
Just sit down, bro. John's got it. And I was supposed to film that.
I said
He's still on the same
It is being filmed. It's being filmed on live.
Anyways, like I said, third gen. But you know what? Let's talk about 4Runners. I want to get a topic for this video, and I'm gonna make it 4Runners. Which 4Runner is the best 4Runner?
First gen.
I'm okay. First, why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's iconic. Haven't you seen Jake's first gen? Thing's fucking sexy.
It's
I would like lick the tailpipe and everything. Just like
okay, well, it's gonna get really weird here.
it's already weird.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Jake.
Yo,
Jake.
They're all cool.
No, you gotta pick one. You can't say
I like them all.
that. No, I can't say that. You gotta pick one.
he's got a first gen and a second gen, but he doesn't have a
Oh yeah,
third
I
gen
don't think.
or a fourth gen.
Or fifth gen.
Perfect.
I don't know. Ignacio.
Not to be biased here, but
Sounds
no, I
pretty
actually
biased
like
already.
the second gens a lot. Like it's the same, 4Runner SUV type, but you also have the truck bed that folds down.
Yeah.
So that's like what a
Oh, you don't have that?
Oh, the
no,
tailgate.
just this hatch opens up.
It's just a hatch. Yeah, lost the
Wow.
tailgate option.
Whack, very whack.
That's why the Land Cruiser is best because it has both.
Yeah, that's one cool thing about like this. Like I know the Land Cruiser, the 80 series, and like the second gen is that it's got a tailgate. On the 80 it's a tailgate and then it's a hatch. It's like half and half. On the second gen, it's like the window goes down, right?
Yeah.
Is that how it works? So whenever you,
Second,
how does?
yeah,
Yeah,
they're the
that's
same.
okay.
First and second.
But like whenever you open your tailgate, does it automatically the window go down?
Yeah, the window first.
Oh, it's kind of pain. in
You
the
can put
butt.
the key in the back though.
Yeah,
But yeah, it can be kind of like problematic.
yeah, because like
What
you want to
happens
open
when
it
the motor
quickly. Yeah, what if the motor
Change
goes
it.
down?
Like if the motor goes out, you can't like drop it. Or
Oh, like it doesn't want to work at all. I think you can take off the panel from the inside, and then take out the motor and just drop it.
The good thing about the 80 is that it opens like that, the bottom tugget, and then you got a hatch, so it's like that,
But see, the good thing about the pickups is you don't have to worry about it.
Well, we're not talking about
You just,
pickups.
like-
We're talking about 4Runners.
You know.
You also had to go and buy a camper.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
We have carpeted cargo area.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I
say
can carpet my cargo area.
Yeah, but
it's a little tough to kind of know which one's the best one. Honestly, I don't know that much about the newer ones, like the fifth gens. All I know is that everyone and their moms drive one.
They're fancy.
I'm not nothing wrong against them, but I see them everywhere, so they must be good, I guess, right?
But what's with everybody like trading all these Toyotas in now?
I don't know, that's like a trend going on. I think people are just
They're excited for the next new thing.
well, technically, I mean the fifth gen 4Runner and like the pickup, they're kind of like dinosaurs in a way. For like nowadays, like there's all these trucks that have all this new technology and all this fanciness, especially like I think right now in 2020, where like car manufacturers are actually like listening to people and they actually want to build what people want. I kind of feel that with Jeep. Jeep actually is listening to the customer. Toyota, kind of. Not really. You see like something like the Ford Raptor, like that's something really, really cool,
I want a Raptor Ranger.
Yeah, I want a Raptor. I'm kind of low key want a Gladiator, not gonna lie.
If they
Diesel.
made a Raptor Ranger available in the U.S. in a heartbeat, I'd like
Ooh.
sell my
Yeah.
brother's kidney for it.
Anyways,
See, don't the new Raptors have like the Eco Boost or something.
Yeah,
And
they
it's a
got
really
the
big
like
truck.
twin turbo?
Twin
Twin turbo
freaking V6, but it's like a massive ass
It's a
truck.
huge
Like,
truck.
but imagine a twin turbo V6 in a freaking Ranger
Yeah, that would be
Dude, that'd
with
be
the same
sick.
suspension setup. That would be
Well,
so
Australia,
light,
yeah.
so perfect.
But what does the one in Australia have?
I want to say it's like the same shit.
Yeah,
Like, but they won't release it in the U.S. or something like that.
I'm pretty sure they
which
will.
is
Later.
crap.
I think they're learning
Maybe
because
later.
I think from what I heard,
but
the
the
Ranger's
US
not selling even that good right now.
It's because nobody wants the SXT or STX or some crap like that. Don't get me wrong; they look nice when they got a lift and some nice rims and tires.
Yeah,
But it's not a freaking Raptor. And honestly, in my opinion, that's the only way that the Ranger is going to compete with the TRD Off-Road Pro.
yeah.
It's the Off-Road Pro or TRD Pro.
TRD Pro. I mean,
Yeah, it's something like that.
I guess like that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm getting really off topic here, but I would say that's what about Toyota is like they really need to listen more to I guess its customers in a way, because you got Jeep making. I think with the Gladiator, I think they did a really good job. In my opinion, I think
They need to make another Comanche and make it even better.
I think it's good enough, man.
Dude, the Gladiator is not great.
Excuse me.
Me personally, I don't like
Why?
the
Why not?
Gladiator.
Why not?
Dude, it looks like crap.
What do you mean
It looks
crap?
like they freaking just got a Wrangler and then just turned it into
I think
a
that's the
freaking
great
truck
idea.
bed.
That's the great thing about the Gladiator.
Like, no,
Look,
'cause it's just a
you know what?
freaking Wrangler
Someone compared
when you
it.
Take it off.
Someone compared the Gladiator to a Land Rover Defender, like the pickup one, whatever. I don't know what. I'm not into Land Rovers. Victor's on here, but it looks exactly the same. They got it right. They listen to the customers. Doesn't the Gladiator have front and rear locker? Does it not?
That's a great question. I don't know.
It does.
Because I don't
I
care about
believe-
the Gladiator
I believe
enough
it
to learn.
does. They're making a diesel. People want, I want diesel. They're making a diesel one. Okay, that one's coming out soon.
Why are you yelling at your Patreon?
But
You're being
anyways,
so nice to us and listening to you. You're
I'm
over here
super
yelling
mean.
at them.
I love you guys. I'm just. I know. I think I'm taking it out on you, honestly.
You're taking it
I
out on
always
you, but
think-
you're yelling
Isaac's-
at them.
Isaac, I call him my punching bag, honestly. But
Unfortunately,
yeah,
sometimes.
sorry, Isaac. But but no, I'm saying like, okay, let's get back to the topic. Okay,
But yeah,
best
Comanche
4Runner,
would be better.
best 4Runner, in my opinion, would be. I kind of want to say third gen. Overall, I mean, looks first gen. I think first gen is obviously iconic, but I honestly think, and I'm working on a video right now on this. I think a third gen is the next classic Toyota. It's once it gets maybe 25-year-old vehicle, then it's gonna be a classic in a few years. I think just overall, I think it's a great styling wise. It's awesome. The 3.4 bulletproof motor. You had the Supercharger, that was an option. You had rear locker, that was an option in certain years. I think 97 and up, or not 97, 99 and up.
Mine's 96.
Oh, it has a rear locker.
Limited, I think it's.
So yeah, I think the second gen is cool. I mean, I get to see the second gen all the time with these guys.
I think if the first gen or if all the 4Runners like the first 3 years came out with a 3.4, dude, like they'd be just super beastly.
If someone wants to just get into a 4Runner, the third gen is the best
Yeah.
rig that you can find.
Yeah,
And if you want something that you want to kind of like build yourself, then I would say the second gen or the first gen.
yeah, I think.
Well, I had heard that the second gens, I forgot what video I was watching, but they were saying that the second gens were like one of the best 4x4s ever made.
The second gen?
Yeah, at the time, I guess. So if you compare it to like a Jeep or anything, or
At the time, yeah.
at the time, yeah. But when I made this video, I think the third gens, like, it was a recent video. Like,
You're not
a lot
talking
of new
about
models
Donut
are out.
Media, are you?
Huh?
You're not talking about Donut Media, are you?
No, it wasn't Donut Media.
Okay.
It was like some off-road show, and they were saying like the second gens, like the 4x4 system was bulletproof, especially if you had the locking hubs and all that, not the ADD ones,
Yeah,
but
like a manual one.
and the manual hubs and all that. I'm trying to remember what show it was, but that was something I thought was pretty cool. They said that the 4x4 system on these trucks was pretty great, and I'm assuming as well as the pickups, since they're pretty much the same vehicle.
Yeah. Like the first gen 4Runner was basically a pickup, basically with just seats and a top.
With the
Because also the
Winnebago
manual
back end.
transmissions
Well,
are
that's how they
designed
was the Trekker. Wasn't it the
maybe Trekker? I don't know.
And you can
the first
put-
one was a
I know
Winnebago.
Donut- I know
Winnebago. They
Donut
came out with it.
Media
It was like they would sell it at a dealership, and then Toyota. So a Toyota dealer told Toyota, "Hey, we need to make this," and that's how they came up with the 4Runner. Like, oh, let's try that, and they made the 4Runner from what it is now. But yeah, the first gen was basically a pickup with if you want to call it, a camper shell in the back with seats, you know, and a roll bar. Yeah, that's what it was. It was very rugged, and the second gen got a little bit more luxurious with power locks, power windows, and then it just kept going, you know, with the third gen.
And they made it more SUV-like.
They made it like, I think by the time they got to a third gen, it became more like a mom, like hauling the kids
Soccer
around.
van type of
Yeah, soccer
thing.
mom kind of thing. Because I think the second gen was trying to go for that already, was becoming that, and the third gen kind of hit it there. And then the fourth gen, well, yeah, the fourth gen, fourth gen definitely went there. But yeah, I would say third gen.
V8 though.
That V8, yeah, they had V8 and they had a 4-cylinder, right? Or no, V6.
I want to say it was the V6 and the V8.
And a V8, yeah. But and from what I've heard is that V8, that's the same. Is that the 4.7?
I think so. Yeah.
I think that's
it's
one of
the same one as the 100.
Yeah.
But I don't know because it's 2004, so there's one that's got like DVT.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah. And that's supposed to be one of the best like Toyota motors. It's like really bulletproof, one of the best ones ever made, from what I've heard.
But back on 4-banger turbos.
No man. Wait, how do we get to 4-banger turbos?
Dude, I love turbos.
Okay, well,
And the 22R turbo.
I don't know too much about them, so if you
Dude,
want to talk about,
I don't know too much about the 22R with the turbo, but I love boost so much that I'm
Was
actually
it
half
22
tempted to get one.
isn't it
Just,
22 RE?
Yeah, I want to say the 22RE is the NA, and I want to say the 22R is the turbo.
Is that true, guys?
I could be wrong.
The 22R was the original. The
Comments.
22R is
is old.
carbureted. 22RE is fuel injected, and 22 RTE is a turbo.
oh, there you go. RT.
There, look, told me. RTE. I would love a 22 RTE.
Oh, well, I filmed the video. It's on my YouTube channel. It's actually like the highest watch one. Was I went to film a Toyota Sun Raider,
Ooh,
and the Sun Raider was a obviously 4x. That one was a 4x4, and it was a 22 what is it, RT?
RET or some shit.
I forgot. It's a turbo.
RTE.
The 4-banger turbo. Yeah, and I think the guy still has it. It's somewhere. It's kind of hidden. He was asking a lot of money for it.
There's actually a guy with a blue one in Harlem, dude.
But not 4x4.
Not a Sun Raider.
Yeah.
It's a blue pickup, dude, and I've been like
Really?
first gen pickup, and I'm half tempted to go like knock on this dude's door. I don't want to be a creeper and just be like,
Oh, I've done
"Hey,
that.
bro,
I've done that.
what do you have under the hood? I want to check out your rig," but
Yeah.
I might just go that way.
Now there's a guy there. Whenever I'm driving like through the, I'm not gonna say like kind of ghetto-ish area of McAllen. No, not the Monte. Like the area where like it's a little sketchy. There's always a guy driving like a second gen pickup, but it's I know it's a pre-1985. Or is that a second gen? That's
Third gen.
No, third gen's my
Oh,
our pickup.
1985 is
Second gen, yeah, a second gen pickup, but
85 to like 89 is.
ours are third gens.
89 and up is third
Yeah,
gen.
until the Tacoma Tacoma. But anyways, this guy's always driving a pre-1985. Why I know that is because he has a solid axle up front, and it's a black truck, and he's got a camper, like a contractor camper in the back, and it's some old man driving, and I would always see him, and I'm like, man, I bet this guy does not know what he has. So I finally see him pulling over, which was kind of creepy because I kind of followed him, and I wasn't driving my pickup, I was driving my Xterra, and I pull up to him. I was like, "Hey, sir." He's like, "Yes." He's like, I said, "You know, is that your pickup?" He's like, "Yes." It's like, "How much you want for it?" And he just smiled. He's like, "Give me $15,000." I was like, "Oh, you know what you have, right?" He's like, "Oh, I know what I have." He's like, "I know what I have. I've had this truck for a while. I put a lot into it, and yeah, I'm not selling it. I'm just joking around." And then we started talking, and he's a nice guy. I got his number. Cool guy, but yeah, I don't know.
Little do you know, that's the Patreon guy on the channel right now watching.
Nah, I doubt that.
I was talking to that.
I don't think that guy
gray-haired
watches
bastard.
you. I don't think that guy watches YouTube. Honestly, I think he's an older guy, man.
Hey man, some old guys will surprise you.
No, I know that, but no. But anyways, that was a pretty cool pickup. But I don't. Honestly, I'm not looking to buy another pickup. I like my pickup. I like my third gen.
I mean, if I had the funds, I'd definitely find myself a better truck.
That's why I told Jake just to sell some of his projects and get himself something.
Oh, that's something nice.
That white one's not going anywhere.
my
I
80,
still
that's-
have it. When I
that's my
start
cherry.
actually having some money, dude, I might just buy that white one off you.
Sharky Media said, looks wise, I guess he meant looks wise. Looks first gen reminds me of a baby K5 Chevy.
I can kind of see that.
The tops come off, so
He's got a Chevy motor in his.
yeah, 305. It's garbage.
It's not that bad.
But actually, it's like the.
It's got about as much power or a little more power than the 3.4 in my truck.
Yeah, no,
If you had gears, I
it
think
spins
it'd
at
be-
35. Like you could easily do that.
Yeah, if you had like a better transmission, dude, I think you'd smoke my 3.4.
But anyways, guys, what do you guys think is the best 4Runner? We already said what we thought. I mean,
I never cast a vote.
you did. You said they're all good. That's what you said.
I realized now how ridiculous that sounds.
John, you didn't say what was your favorite 4Runner.
Well, obviously the second gen.
You can't be biased.
I mean, the 3.0 isn't the greatest, but the body style and all that, I love the second gen. I mean, it's kind of similar to the third gen as well, so I'd say the third gen and the second gen.
Third
But my
gen,
dream truck would be the first gen, but someone not too happy with the two-door option.
Oh yeah.
And I've heard a lot of people complain about that too. That why would somebody want a two-door vehicle?
Why not?
The second gen is nice because it's so much more refined than the first gen. Everything's just better inside, like quality.
Billy Valley, third gen 4Runner with a 2JZ swap twin turbo.
Hell yeah.
That'd be a dream.
Turbo guy. Yo, Billy, we're about to be good friends.
Vinny and just a
And then, Billy just added me on Instagram, all right? Don't be judging Billy.
Wow, he actually gave a thumbs up. So
Hey, I like that. Good guy.
yeah.
Air 5. Through the
But
screen.
anyway, obviously John's being biased, so I mean,
Super biased. Dude, if I ever end up with that white 4Runner that you got, dude, I'm going to Raptor.
Oh
swap it.
man,
Raptor motor.
Yeah, the Raptor 3.0. Why not?
Oh,
Just to find out how that 3.0 is, and then if y'all actually love it, then
wait, how hard is it to do like the V8 swap?
Not hard. It's just the V8's a little bit tight.
yeah.
and then
Motor
the
mount.
modifications to the mount.
The hardest part is the
Transmission,
headers, really.
Oh really?
Getting the
Yeah.
headers to
We don't have to run headers.
On my
Okay.
first gen with the 305, they actually did the header through the steering shaft. Like they went around it like that.
They had it open and
So I don't know. Yeah.
How was it,
Honestly, they
Isaac?
did that to my.
How was it? How do it again?
You're Mexican enough to know how to do it.
Obviously you're Mexican now because you're doing it yourself.
Dude, I don't speak Spanish.
He speaks.
I speak.
That's only Spanish he speaks.
That's how you know I'm from the
This is
valley.
not
Yeah, exactly.
No other Latinos do the just the
Yeah,
valley
and
people.
The what? Yeah, John does that all the time.
Yeah, I noticed it when I just saw videos of doing it.
But anyways, guys, got 2 more minutes. So any questions, let us know. But we're gonna be finishing the video in a little bit.
Oh, I never got to say my favorite 4Runner. Kept getting cut off.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
My favorite 4Runner is this specific second gen 4. This is
That one, John's.
Get off your knees.
Why?
man. Fuck.
it's a unicorn 4Runner for some reason.
Why is
It's
it?
clean, dude?
Because John's never broke down except for.
Dude, now you just jinx them, bro. Like whenever
John's been
Jake,
everywhere
whenever
back.
Jake says anything, like, "Oh, it only comes in 3s," or "Oh, so and so's gonna break down." Sure enough, it freaking happens. How do you think I ended up hydrolocking my motor? Oh, every time we go to the beach, somebody ends up having issues with their truck. Sure enough, we go to the beach, my truck has issues. Oh, we go to Big Ben. Oh, freaking. What if my AC goes out? Sure enough, his AC goes out. Things come in 3s. Things come in 3s. Freaking flat tire.
Oh my
Yeah, that's
Like,
true. Oh, we got.
not 1 flat tire, but 2.
That was fun. And we left you guys behind for a while, which was
For a long time.
There's some guy
He
in
even
a
made it home
badass-
before us.
We got a badass Jeep up his house.
Yeah, nice guy.
Going
Hey,
opposite way.
if you're watching our channel, dude, thank you. Really, we
He
appreciate
doesn't
you.
know we exist.
yeah.
He probably doesn't. But hey, in the event if he ever comes across it, dude, Thank you. We appreciate you.
We got one more question here for now. Billy Valley, best oil to use on high mileage engines.
That depends. Quite. Don't listen to John. He just wants you to hydrolock.
Olive oil.
Well,
Yeah, that kind of depends. I mean, if your vehicle factory calls for 530 and you're running over like 120K, I'd say it would be okay to run like a 1030. But depending on your temperature, like where you live geographically, you could probably run it at 530. Or if you live in the desert, you might be able to get away with like 1040 in the summer.
Well, there's the oils. They say that there's some that say specifically for high mileage. But
Yeah.
So I'm guessing they have like more additives or something.
Yeah, the additives are
Wait.
more lubrication
for
for
larger clearances.
Pablo?
Yeah.
hello? You're asking what's up with your missing interior parts? Wait, for the pickup? What?
He's probably talking about your dash.
Yeah. Oh, the pickup? Yeah, no, it's missing a lot of pieces. There's a lot of stories.
You're in the valley, dude. 1030 if your thing calls for 530.
If you're talking about the pickup, Pablo, yeah, you're talking about the pickup. Okay, let me tell you a real quick story about first of all, my dashboard. Why it's all cracked and broken. First of all, they break easily. Second of all, I want... First, second of all, I got in an argument with my with my now wife. She was my girlfriend back then, and I slammed it. Like I remember, I just went, bah!
Wow, psycho.
Yeah. It was like almost like 10 years ago, and yeah, I just remember seeing all the plastic parts just like jump.
You know, toxic.
Wow. It's getting really personal. Thank you, Pablo. I really appreciate you bringing this personal questions. No, I'm just kidding. So that, yeah, I think I'm missing that, and then what? Like, I just need to replace like the shift, like, the boot. I need to get that. I'm missing that on there, but I don't know what else I'm missing.
Billy.
Women always make us break stuff. Oh, Billy.
Hey, man, you got a point there. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, but
I think they sell dash molds. You can buy them.
Dash what?
Dash molds.
They go over to
Oh, yeah.
No, not carpet, but like an actual replacement.
eBay sells like a dash mode that, but supposedly it like clips onto your dash.
No,
I
I
heard that the fit isn't all that great.
Yeah, or we could just go to the junkyard and find
yeah, just find another one. Which
They're really hard to take off though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really worried about it. It's been like that forever, but I do kind of want to make it a little nicer in there. I think once I get AC in there, then I'll make it nicer because for now I don't have AC. So,
Dude,
yeah.
when Jay gets his TIG machine up and we could actually make like some badass shit with like TIG. Maybe even make a whole dash, bro.
there's a guy on Facebook that makes the dashes for the first gen pickup out of like.
Just like a race dash.
Yeah, it looks so nice. But yeah, that's true. Women can be a pain. Well,
that would be cool.
I'm not gonna go there because my wife might be watching this. So I love my wife.
She a Patreon fan?
She isn't, but this video will be released a week later on YouTube. So will she be at the 33? Will she be at the 33-minute mark at this point? I doubt it. But anyways.
We will find out next week.
Yeah, we'll find out if she watched it or not. But any other questions, guys? If you have them, put them on there. And we're past the 30-minute mark. We'll
insert more quarters.
insert more quarters. Now, if you have any questions, put them on there. We'll answer them. But if we don't, in about 2 minutes, we'll go ahead and stop because I know John over here is. Am I still gonna be able to film it or no?
Yeah, well, I had said like we're gonna come back and stop back together.
It's already on altogether.
It's almost. He's tightening it up.
I just explained in the video.
Okay. Oh, Pablo has another question. Awesome, Pablo. Thank you. What's your thoughts on the new Hummer? Honestly, I'm gonna go.
Wait, there's a new Hummer?
Yeah.
I'm super excited for the new Hummer. I'm one of those guys that loves the whole new EV. Like that whole thing like amazes me that I can't believe that in 2020 we're already having all these electric vehicles already becoming the more mainstream.
Electric Hummer.
I work for GMC, so I'm gonna be working on those bad boys.
No, you're not. Well, first of all, the Hummer brand is not coming back. It's just GM is.
It's Hummer inspired.
It's basically a Hummer vehicle.
When I log into my thing at work, it says there the all-new GMC Hummer.
Yeah, it's not. So it's because people think it's like Hummer brand is coming back with the H3 and the whatever. No, it's just a one vehicle that's called the Hummer. So the Hummer brand isn't coming back, but it's being part of the GM. Like it's gonna be a GMC vehicle, from what John's saying. I did not know that.
I'm disappointed.
I'm super excited for that, honestly, guys.
That's coming from someone that was actually licensed to drive those things, and yeah, no.
Yeah, but you drove the military ones. Those
but
suck.
they're telling that it's electric, so that's.
Well, we don't. I mean,
it's gonna
honestly,
suck
guys,
even
you think the new Hummer is gonna be like the original Hummer electric? I doubt that. I bet it's gonna be. It's just like how they come out with the new Blazer.
The
new Blazer is a piece of garbage.
The military Hummer was a piece of crap, but it did have off-road capabilities. It just had like next to no legroom for anybody.
Weren't they like really underpowered?
No creature.
Dude, they were super underpowered,
Yeah.
but they were torquey as fuck. And if you knew how to drive one, you didn't get stuck.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know you would get stuck.
Anyways, am I excited for it? Yes, I am, and I'm excited for all the other type of EVs coming out. Just like the Tesla, what is the Cybertruck? Do I think the Cybertruck's gonna come out? Kind of don't. I don't think it's gonna come out.
I think it's gonna come out, but I think it's gonna be.
I think it's gonna come out, and it's not gonna be I don't know how he's gonna be able to
pre-runner the fuck out of it.
I don't think that vehicle can be legally on the road with its design and all that. I'm not sure if it can be legally to drive. And then plus, what's his name from Tesla? He'll promise on certain things, and sometimes I don't. Like we haven't seen the new Tesla. What's the Roadster? That still hasn't been on the road. I've been waiting for the Roadster for a long time since they announced it. I'm excited for the Roadster, but we still haven't seen that one out. So Cybertruck, I'm excited. I'm actually excited for the Cybertruck.
Yeah, the Hummer that we're talking about is all electric, probably.
Yeah, it's gonna be. The new Hummer is gonna be fully electric.
I was just talking my experience with the diesel.
He's if you don't know, Isaac's a Marine, so you know.
Yeah, no. I don't like electric vehicles. I'll talk down about them all day long. No offense. I mean, you can love them. I just like.
Swap.
Yeah, exactly. Right there. I would want to do EV swap. Yeah, EV swap my pickup. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk into Jake being fried up.
Yeah, that's more accurate.
I'm gonna have just a bunch of solar panels.
Look, guys. If you really think Jake's gonna succeed in freaking like electric swapping one of his vehicles, that ain't gonna happen. He's gonna run it over with his little dolly.
Wow, it's the future, guys. I mean, come on, it's what the future's going for. I think either you're gonna have to go that way. I think.
Wait till Jake does the first, not the first swap. I think it's been done before.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, it's been.
Like Jake does it, and he's like, "Hey, bro, you saw my pickup."
Look, fossil fuels could be out by the time like I even try to get an electric swap vehicle.
I doubt it.
But even at that, I'd suck someone's dick to get freaking gas. Like I don't.
Whoa!
Look. Let's just make before he tries to like word this out. Freaking like let's put this like as straight as possible. I hate electric vehicles with the passion. I don't believe in them.
You don't believe in them?
I don't believe.
They're already out.
Just because
No, they're out, but I don't believe in the
technology
technology.
is not
No,
there as far as for reliability,
It is far from reliable.
but it'll get there.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think it will.
I don't think they're
It's
far from
flawed.
reliable. It's not.
Humans
flawed.
are flawed. Their programming is even more flawed.
All right. Well, I think we're going to another rabbit hole with you and your discussions, Isaac.
Isaac, you should get off the power grid and have a generator outside your house.
Yeah, throw away your
You don't
Android
need
phone.
the electricity, apparently.
Anyways, Hummer, that's pretty cool. What other EV? Oh, we got the Rivian. The Rivian's the other EV truck that's coming out. I think by next year it should be out. That one actually looks pretty sick. I actually like the look of that. The Cybertruck, I mean, I like it because it looks so strange. Nothing in automobile history has ever been that weird. I mean, there's been some weird cars, but that one's really weird.
Is it a rumor the electric Mustang?
No, that's the the Mustang Mach,
The Mach-E thing?
the EV Mach, whatever it's called. No, that's for real.
And they run the Mustang.
No, I mean, I don't like it. I personally don't like it, but hey, I mean,
It is not
props
going
to-
to the Mach.
The future is going to be all electric. I
yeah.
don't know if you guys might not care or follow like General Motors, but they plan to just go completely electric. Like Like they want to remove steering wheels. They want to just have like a vehicle. They kind of want to have like a service where you get on your phone, you request a vehicle, the vehicle comes picks you up and takes you to where you need to go. So pretty much like they want to get rid of people purchasing vehicles.
Yeah.
And have like a membership.
Well, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna
But
be
I mean, this is probably gonna be like
that's
down the road.
That's happening though, because I think that works more for like, I guess, big cities. Like what they try to do is more like like a Uber, basically, like kind of like you just pay a service and then they'll just kind of, like kind of renting a car, kind of like an Uber thing. But I mean, I think we're
better for people's pockets too.
Yeah,
I mean, depending where you live.
I think in big cities, obviously,
Yeah, it's like a big city.
it's not gonna work here where we live, where it's like.
And believe it or not, but you have to Google it and like you'll see how like that's GM's plans for the future.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
know.
sure that everybody like Ford and other companies are probably going to be on board with that.
Well, Ford's invested so much money into Rivian, which is that EV truck I'm talking about. They're incorporating, I think, with Lincoln. But Ford's super invested in that company. They have a big stake in it, meaning that they're definitely looking to doing electric. They're already doing the Mustang.
Everybody's very behind though from Tesla.
4 years from now.
Tesla
They
is the
are.
market corner.
Yeah, by then we'll be in the
all these
dirt, bud.
companies are scrambling to get there.
Yeah, but I think everyone was kind of scared with the EVs, and they made them look kind of nerdy. Actually, you gotta think Toyota. Toyota's actually one of the first ones with the Prius that made it popular with the whole hybrid.
And I think
Yeah.
it's crap.
I mean, it's a pretty interesting topic, but
Yeah, we're getting we're sidetracked here.
I didn't want to say though that
it's on
it is
topic.
not
It's on
cleaner
topic.
energy. I don't believe that it's
The what?
cleaner energy. Like, the fact that
It's not necessarily worse or anything like that, like in the aspect of it being a crappy vehicle. It's just I don't like electric vehicles.
And I think that's I mean that's opinion. I mean I think that's totally fine. There's people like Isaac. There's people like me that I think EVs are the future. I think it's cool. It's kind of like, if you were able to, put an electric motor into your truck, into our '90s truck, that's kind of like the future, I guess, of hot rodding or whatever you want to call it. Like when people used to, modify.
Is it really hot rodding if it's electric?
Yeah, because hot
Yeah.
riding is just changing it.
It's just modifying it. It's just making it something different. So I think it's the future. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, those electric motors, dude, they'll smoke you, dude.
I'm not saying that they won't smoke you.
Oh, yeah.
By all means, electric will smoke you. I
Yeah.
mean, like electric RCs versus gas-powered RCs. The electric, by all means, have no lag. But freaking gas RCs, like, there's nothing like the gas-powered RCs. Like, I don't have one just because I haven't been able to invest in one. But when I get to that point, I'm definitely going to invest in a gas RC. It's just how I feel about gas-powered vehicles. I like the exhaust and turbos and superchargers.
Yeah, it's the
Like-
I understand.
Would you drive a engine swap like Tesla or any electric vehicle?
No offense, Elon, but I'm not a fan of it.
There's actually a LS swap Tesla. That thing is
my.
pretty sweet.
It's just I don't understand that. I mean, why would you? I don't think the Tesla looks even nice. And like
Why would you spend so much money on a Tesla just to LS
No, you
swap
can
it?
find those. At
I know
the
exactly
junkyard.
that. I don't understand.
You can find them at the
Bit-
junkyard, or auctions.
Billy's asking Isaac, have you been in a P100D Tesla in ludicrous mode?
No, I've never been in a Tesla because that's too fancy for me. You see what I drive? It's an 89.
In other words,
I
you
can't afford
that
this
kind
Tesla.
of luxury.
And I don't know many people that are that rich.
Isaac's
What?
never
I mean,
been.
except for David, but
I am not rich at all.
David would sell his left and right nut for a Tesla.
Anyways, guys.
He doesn't deny it, though.
All right. Let's see if there's any other questions here. Pablo did say we can all agree that Priuses are trash. I don't like them. I personally don't. I don't really care for hybrids in general. Well, let's say. Oh, Billy did say, "Ura, thank you for your service."
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah,
Thank
well,
you.
I'm just
Thank you,
going-
Billy. I appreciate that, though.
Yeah. But yeah. Edward. Oh, we got Edward on here. Edward is Nacho's 4Runner running on meth.
No, but he is.
Nope.
I'm kidding.
Meth injection.
No, it doesn't have that much power to really need it. I mean, it doesn't have any 7th injector or smaller pulleys like just
You
regular.
don't have the 7th injection?
I know.
Can you add that? Or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Send it
he just needs the harness and the grip.
But I am broke college student, so
That would unlock so much power, dude.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I said, I drove his 4Runner and it's pretty nice compared to my old one. But yeah,
Well, Ignacio actually took care of it.
you know what? I think we're gonna end it because I think we're getting a little too personal. John's making fun of me like usual. Isaac over here saying about me selling body parts. Really inappropriate. Really inappropriate.
He
I
denies
like that.
it, but he will.
And I mean, what can I say? We got an old man over here. He doesn't.
You're older than me, gray haired fuck.
We over here. Someone doesn't like EVs. I do, and I am older than
Hey,
you.
what's your social, bro?
What's my social?
Yeah.
Guys, if you're watching
Social media.
with your
Not your
family,
Social media. Not your social.
Not your number, bro. Your immediate shit.
guys, if you're watching with your family or your kids, we apologize for it.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. And this, I spent
I'm gonna hear your story.
what?
He's trying to say his,
Oh, yeah.
his social media for
Yeah.
Mr.
It's just
Edward.
Ignacio Alanis with an S. On
That's
Twitter.
right.
That's pretty hard.
What he said, because he's
I-
talking very soft, is Ignacio Alanis with an S.
And I shared, I tagged them on my Instagram story like an hour ago. So if you go to my Instagram on my story, you can click a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, we don't follow you.
Just watch it.
He has a private profile to follow him.
But
Really just cyber stalking you.
I like the oil on the.
did y'all mention about doing an electric swap on a third gen? Nah, Billy, we didn't. So it's not gonna happen for
Well,
a few decades, probably.
I don't own a third gen. He doesn't own a third gen. Jake doesn't own a third gen. John for sure doesn't own.
Jake will end up with one. at one
John, Jake might end up with a freaking whole like country's worth of vehicles. You know,
Legend like this.
No,
Yeah,
dude, no more. I'm not
Okay,
getting any more vehicles.
he says
No
that
more
every
vehicles?
week,
Every single time.
every
Yeah.
week before he gets another project.
Let's start auctioning them off soon.
One dude I follow, he wants to do that. He wants to electric swap it, the third gen car.
I think it,
So
yeah.
I want to see that.
Your friend has issues.
I think in like 10 years it'll be super common. Like I can just get on eBay and just like order like just an electric motor.
Yeah, he says once he has the money, he's gonna pull the trigger on
You're
it.
just gonna get on Traxxas's website for an electric motor for your truck.
Yeah, basically. Oh man, I think that's the future, and I think that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I think that's pretty cool. But anyways, guys, I said at 30 minutes we're gonna finish it. We're almost hitting 50 minutes, which is awesome, guys. I enjoyed all these questions. I love this, and I love having this. I love how we went to talking about EVs. That's pretty cool. But anyways, guys, we'll see you on next Tuesday, same time. We'll be here. So unless otherwise, and by the way, if you're from anyone watching this from the Valley, this weekend we're gonna be at the island. Check on my social media, and yeah, and Edward, thanks for the dope decal. By the way, hey man, no problem.
Hey,
Hope you enjoyed, Edward.
camping at East Cut, guys.
Yeah, Cabin East Cut.
Whoever's at or from the Valley, Billy, that means you, buddy.
Yeah, we'll be there at the.
We're gonna have some 2J talks.
We're gonna be all. I think there's gonna be a lot of people. So I posted it on my Instagram, on Facebook, Overland Nomad. There's a picture of all the details on there. Anyways, guys, we'll see you next Tuesday. See ya.
Later.
Wait, how do I end it? Wait. There you go.